Everybody, this is Anastasia, Crystal Health Goddess. Today I have created this setup here with all these amethyst cathedrals because I wanted to share something with you that I bet many of you don't know. I didn't know myself for many years actually. I will always look at the cathedrals, amethyst cathedrals, citrine cathedrals, and just think they are absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, because they are. But I never really thought, how are they made? Because, to be honest, I never even thought if they come like this or is something done to them. So then, I'm gonna tell you the story. I work directly with a family of miners in Brazil. So I feel very blessed because I have the ability to get a lot of, especially in amethyst, like as one of the crystals that I specialize, have a lot of amethyst crystals, right? I have a great relationship with them. And I remember one day they contact me, they say that they have, got into Miami, a huge trailer, container actually, of amethyst. So they always call me, to go first and see, what I have so I can take, which is a wonderful thing. So I remember that day, I was talking to him, right? And we were talking about amethyst, and I really don't know how it came to be, but we engaged in a very, very interesting conversation. And then he told me how they are made. And I was fascinated. And not only I'm going to tell you how they are made, because half of this is man-made. They man-made, but I'm also going to tell you why. So the first I'm going to tell you how amethysts are, taken out of the mine, right? So imagine, I want to tell you the little story. So imagine you're a miner, right? So they go into the mines, into, like a cave, right? There is a wall. Now, mining is very, very hard work. It really is. So they don't just go and start, taking rocks down and then they find crystals, which is one of the interesting things because I have no idea how they do it. So what they do is they have this, imagine a straw. So they have these very thin cameras, right? So what they do is they drill a hole in the wall, the rock wall, and then they put the camera through there, right? So then with the camera, they see behind the rock wall and they see if there are crystals there. If they find and they see that there are crystals, then what they do is then they start to break down, the rock wall, taking it down so then they can really access, right, to all of the crystals. And they saw they were behind that wall, rock wall. So, okay, now they have found that behind this huge, like a rock wall, there are crystals. So they are going to do a lot of work to take all those rocks down, dig a hole through a tunnels, let's say, and access to the crystals. So then they start to extracting the amethyst, right? They start to getting them down. And then, for example, imagine the difference. This is a small one, this is a huge one, right? These are huge ones. So what happened is that when they get the amethyst, this is fascinating to me because I love crystals. I love them so much that I don't think any crystal is ugly or I just don't like the way they look. If they come from Mother Earth, I absolutely love them. I don't care how they really look. I love them. But they don't. They actually think they're not very pretty because when you take a huge crystal out of the earth, it doesn't look like this at all, right? It looks, maybe, let's say, let me see close. Maybe, right, it looks, you see, this is original. This is the rock matrix, so to speak. But this one has been polished. But this is natural. This is the way it is. This is natural, right? This one is like that. However, the big ones, when the big ones are taken out, they don't look like this. Maybe they are broken, maybe they have pieces, right, of the rock matrix, but they don't really like it. Actually, I'm going to show you how they look. Okay, I'm back. So imagine this is a huge amethyst crystal, right? That they just extracted from the earth. So let me get close. So let's say that when they take it out, imagine this big cathedral. When they take it out, it looks like this, right? It's crystal, it has some of the matrix, but it looks like this. So they don't like it. Imagine if this cathedral will be like this. To me, and I'm sure to you, you will love it because still it's fantastic. It's really beautiful like that. But for whatever reason, which I don't understand and I'm trying to find understanding of it, it's just the way it is. In Brazil, Uruguay, in most of the world, they don't like it. So then what they do, and this is the fascinating part, then what they do, okay, make sure it doesn't fall. What they do is, let me, okay, move this like this. All these that you see here, this is a real crystal. This is 100% natural amethyst crystal. But then what they do, they put cement. Cement, you know, when you build in a house, when you build in the roads, cement. So they put cement all over, right? And then when the cement gets harder, then this is how it looks. So really, this is 100% natural. This is exactly how the crystal came out of the earth. But all this is man-made. This is cement. And this is how the amethyst cathedrals, they are made. I didn't know myself for many, many years. I never even thought about it until, you know, they told me. So now I'm gonna go close with the camera so I can show you the difference. So you're gonna see what a big difference. How this is 100% natural, it's just polished, but still is natural. And this is cement. This is man-made. In order for the Amethyst Cathedral to look like this, it needed the help of the man to create with cement the base. So the kind of like the structure is like this. To me, I really wonder how will they look, right, naturally without this. But at the same time, I understand. Because imagine, for example, this cathedral, right? This is fantastic. This is one of my favorites. It's like a cave. I can put like half of my arm inside. So this, let's say, is like a cocoon. So then they break it, and then they realize that it has a hollow, and it's filled with crystals. But it won't stay standing up, right, on its own. So that's the reason why they create with cement like a base. So all this is cement. And then they do it around the same thing. So then when it dries, then it stays like this. And this is the base, but it's man-made with cement. And then this is the cathedral itself. So I'm going to get close the phone to show you. We're close, so you can see what I mean. Okay, so now that I am close, I wanted to show you this. This is an amethyst baby cathedral. This is 100% natural. This is exactly the way that it came out of the earth. The exception is that this, you see, is very smooth. This has been polished, right? Like if you will get a paper sand and then you just like really polish. Of course, you know, they do it more professionally than just with like a paper sand. But this to give you an idea. This is just polished, but it's completely natural. However, see the difference. Let me put with this. You see? This is cement. This is what men create in order to create like a foundation for the cathedral, to create the cathedral. So look at the difference between the natural rock or the matrix and this one. This is cement, man-made. This is completely natural. Now, by me showing you this, it doesn't mean that the amethyst cathedrals, they lose any of their wonderful qualities or they are less beautiful or anything like that at all. I'm just trying to educate you and show you some things that maybe you didn't know, because I didn't know at some point, so I'm sure you might not know. And besides, these are very interesting things to know, how things are made. So this is, you see the other one, this is cement as well, right? See the difference? So this is cement, right? And then it's gonna go around a little bit. You see, all that is cement. These ones, the same. Okay? So this is how crystal amethyst cathedrals are made. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really love to teach about crystal, not only the metaphysical properties or how you can use them to help you improve your life in so many ways, emotional, physical, mentally, spiritually. I mean, I'm so passionate about crystals because they have helped me through the years so much. I'm incredibly grateful to them. And I have learned to work with them, to love them, to truly appreciate them. But it's very rewarding for me. I really enjoy to educate others about crystal healing, about these wonderful energy beings, because crystals are alive. Trust me, they are. Different vibration, different frequency, but they are light beings, just like you and I. We are a human race. This is the crystal kingdom, but they are alive. So I just really like to educate and teach people about crystals. And this is one thing that I know many people can consider interesting, because to me it was fascinating when I find out. So I wanted to share with you all today how amethyst cathedrals or citrine cathedrals, they are made. I really hope you enjoy the video. Comment anything you want to, be kind and positive, keep positive your comments. Subscribe to my channel, and I will start doing a lot more videos, educational videos. So if there is something in particular you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comments and I will start making videos about it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it, and always very grateful for you to follow my channel. Namaste.